Welcome back. A tragic incident in Kaduna State has once again exposed the deadly consequences of mob justice, misinformation, and the growing tendency of citizens to take the law into their own hands. An innocent teacher lost her life in one of the most horrifying ways imaginable after being forcefully accused of attempting to kidnap children. Now, the incident has sparked outrage across Nigeria, with prominent voices calling for justice and urgent action to prevent similar tragedies. Among those who have reacted is Mohammed Bello El-Rufai, the lawmaker representing Kaduna North Federal Constituency and son of former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai. In a strongly worded statement, the federal lawmaker expressed deep sadness, horror, and disbelief over the killing, describing it as a stain on the conscience of society and a painful reminder of how dangerous rumors and mob mentality can become. The victim, identified as a teacher, reportedly traveled to Maraban, Jos, a community located along the Kaduna-Zaria highway. According to accounts that later emerged, she was trying to locate the venue of an Islamic lecture and had reportedly approached some children to ask for directions. What should have been a simple request for assistance suddenly spiraled into a nightmare after some individuals allegedly misinterpreted her actions and began accusing her of attempting to kidnap children. Within a short period, fear and suspicion spread through the area. Rumors traveled rapidly from one person to another before facts could be established and before any proper investigation could be conducted. A crowd reportedly gathered and began treating the woman as though she had already been found guilty. Witnesses say the situation quickly escalated beyond control. Despite effort by community leaders and individuals who reportedly knew the woman personally, the crowd refused to listen. Accounts from the scene suggest that she was eventually taken to a police station for her own protection as authorities attempted to calm tensions. However, the mob allegedly stormed the area, dragged her out, attacked her, and ultimately set her ablaze. The shocking nature of the incident has left many Nigerians asking the same question. How could a simple rumor result in such horrific loss of life? In his reaction, Mohammed Bello El-Rufai said he was deeply saddened and horrified that an innocent woman whose only known action was seeking directions could become the victim of such unimaginable cruelty. He stressed that no accusation, suspicion, or allegation should ever justify mob violence, and warned that normalizing jungle justice possesses a grave danger to society. The lawmaker emphasized that every citizen deserves the protection of the law, and that guilt or innocence should only be determined through proper legal procedures. According to him, the sanctity of human life remains fundamental both under the law and within religious teachings, making the incident particularly disturbing. Perhaps one of the most troubling aspects of the tragedy is the allegation that security personnel were present during part of the incident but were unable to effectively prevent the violence. This aspect of the case has generated intense debates, with many Nigerians questioning whether stronger intervention could have saved the woman's life. For critics, the incident represents more than an isolated act of mob violence. It reflects a broader national problem involving declining public trust, the rapid spread of misinformation, and a growing willingness by some individuals to act as investigators, judges, and executioners all at once. Across Nigeria, there have been numerous cases where people have been attacked, beaten, or even killed based on rumors that later turned out to be false. Social media has amplified this challenge, allowing unverified information to spread at extraordinary speed. In many cases, facts emerge only after irreversible damage has already been done. The Kaduna incident is particularly painful because of what later emerged from individuals who knew the victim. Religious leaders and community members reportedly insisted that she was not involved in any criminal activity. According to those familiar with her, she was simply trying to find her way to a religious program when events took a devastating turn. As news of the incident spread, calls for justice intensified. Mohammed Bello El-Rufai urged security agencies to conduct a thorough, transparent, and comprehensive investigation. He insisted that everyone connected to the crime, including direct participants, investigators, and any individuals whose negligence may have contributed to the tragedy, must be identified and held accountable under the law. The lawmaker also called for stronger preventive measures to stop future occurrences. According to him, no society can thrive when rumors become death sentences and when citizens feel entitled to punish others without evidence, investigation, or due process. The tragedy has reignited a national conversation about mob justice, public responsibility, and the role of security institutions. Many Nigerians believe that unless those responsible are prosecuted and punished, similar incidents may continue to occur. For the victim's family, however, no punishment can reverse what has happened. A mother, a teacher, a wife, and a member of the community is gone forever because a crowd chose suspicion over evidence and violence over justice. As Nigeria reflects on this heartbreaking event, one message is becoming increasingly clear. Rumors are not evidence, accusations are not convictions, and no citizens should ever lose their life because of unverified claims. The challenge now is whether society will learn from this tragedy, or whether another innocent person will one day become the next victim of a rumor that spirals out of control. If you find this report insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more news updates. I'm Chidera Isom. Bye for now.